Have you ever seen two enemies smiling together just before they stab someone else in the back? That's exactly what happened in 1939, when Adolf Hitler and Joseph Stalin, two of the deadliest men in history, made a secret deal. They promised not to fight each other, but what they really did was far worse. They agreed to divide Europe. And at the heart of this betrayal was Poland. Hitler and Stalin, ideologically, they were opposites. One a fascist, the other a communist. One believed in racial supremacy, the other in class struggle. They hated each other. But power makes even the most bitter enemies shake hands. On August 23, 1939, something unimaginable happened. Germany and the Soviet Union signed what looked like a peace agreement, the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Publicly, it was just a non-aggression treaty. They promised not to attack each other. But secretly, they agreed to split entire countries between them, especially Poland. Think about that. Two powerful nations, planning to invade and divide a third country without its knowledge, without its consent, like thieves cutting up a map. Germany would take the western half. The Soviets would take the east. And the Polish people, they had no idea what was coming. Just 9 days later, Hitler invaded Poland from the west. It was fast, brutal. Tanks, planes, bombs, the infamous Blitzkrieg. And then, just over 2 weeks later, Stalin's forces came in from the east. Imagine the horror of being Polish in that moment. You flee one invader, only to run into another. Two armies, two flags, no allies. Poland was crushed. And it wasn't just military occupation. It was mass arrests, executions, deportations. The Nazis began rounding up Jews, intellectuals, and political opponents. The Soviets did the same. And then came one of the darkest crimes of the war, the Katyn massacre. In the forests of Katyn, nearly 22,000 Polish officers, professors, doctors, the elite of the nation, were executed by Stalin's secret police, all to ensure that Poland could never rise again. And what did the world do? Almost nothing. Britain and France declared war on Germany, yes, but they didn't lift a finger to stop the Soviet invasion. Poland was sacrificed. But here's where the twist comes in. Less than 2 years later, the same Stalin who helped Hitler start the war would become his enemy. In June 1941, Hitler betrayed Stalin. He launched Operation Barbarossa, the largest land invasion in history, against the Soviet Union. Millions more died. And the peace they once promised each other turned into the bloodiest front of World War II. The Nazi-Soviet Pact didn't just betray Poland, it betrayed the idea of diplomacy, of trust, of humanity. And it showed the world something terrifying. When dictators shake hands, it's not peace they're agreeing on, it's who dies first. It's calculation. It's not diplomacy, it's division. Lines are drawn not with ink, but with blood. One promise, and an entire nation disappears. They smiled for the cameras. But behind those smiles were plans for silence, for suffering, for slaughter. Poland was just the beginning. Because when dictators shake hands, the world doesn't celebrate, it holds its breath. And history bleeds.
This wasn't just a pact.
It was a warning, and we're still living in its shadow. History is full of shadows, secrets, and forgotten voices, and we're here to bring them back to life. If this story moved you, imagine what else waits to be uncovered. From ancient fortresses to whispered legends, each tale holds power. So if you crave more journeys into the mysterious and the true, don't forget to like this video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and most importantly, subscribe, because some stories deserve to be told, again.